I hope you're as happy to be here as I am, because I think this is going to be a great day. I'm not 100% what we're going to hear from the guest speaker, but I think it's going to be good. So, as you know, the Premier's here today, and it appears that we're going to make an important healthcare announcement for Pugwash and surrounding communities. If you don't know me, I'm Terry Farrell. I'm the MLA for Cumberland North. I have been since 2013. I just want to start by recognizing a few special people who are here with us today. We have Lindsay Peach over here, who's the Vice President with the Nova Scotia Health Authority, and she's actually going to speak to us in a few minutes. On my left, we've got Cheryl Northcott, who's in charge of the Northern Zone, and Dr. Brian McFarland, who we're also going to hear from before too long. I want to put out a warm welcome to everybody who's here today, but I want to acknowledge a few special guests, and there are so many. I think everybody here is a special guest, really, and I'm not going to be able to do it by name, but we do have representatives from the municipality of Cumberland, including Warden Al Gillis and Councillor Lynn Welton. We have some members of the Pugwash Village Commission and the clerk, Lisa. We have some people from a group that I had the pleasure of working with over the last couple of years in preparing for this day, and they chose the name, and I was fortunate enough to be invited to join with them. They were called the Ad Hoc Committee, and I see a few of you here today, and I really want to convey the appreciation for all of the hard work that the members of that committee did in getting us here today. We have also members of the Pugwash Area Community Health Board and the North Cumberland Hospital Auxiliary, who some of them formed part of the ad hoc committee, and they certainly were part of the effort all along to get us here to where we are today. So I don't think it's any surprise that the announcement that we're going to hear today is going to make a huge difference in the lives of residents of Pugwash and surrounding area. So without further ado, I'd like to ask Premier McNeil to come up and tell us what we're here for.
Thank you very much, Terry. It's great to be in Pugwash. I have a sister-in-law, Pam McNeil, Vernon and Billy McNeil's daughter, who's here from Pugwash. I had a chance to knock on their door one time by accident. Well, it wasn't by accident, Terry, it was for you. I had a chance to meet them, so it's great to be here. And as you know, it's been a little over 3 years since we've had the good fortune of being in government. I've had the great fortune and privilege of being the Premier of the province, and we've looked at our healthcare system to try to tear down the walls between them. There were some growing pains associated with that. I know that for some of you, the frustration was part of that as we looked at our entire infrastructure across the province. This morning I made an announcement in Bridgewater around how do we maximize the regional facility there. It was an important piece of how we deliver health care to our citizens. My own family, one of my children actually received surgical services here in Cumberland County not that long ago with the regional as being in one healthcare system. So our family was part of that. I had a great Dr. Tim Wallace was there, and he had no idea that the young woman he was operating on was the Premier's daughter. When I walked into the hospital, someone said, "What are you here for?" And I said, "I'm just here as a parent." And I was waiting for Colleen to come on while she was being operated on. Someone said to him, "You know who that is?" He said, "It's the Premier's daughter." He said, "No, it's not." I said, "Yes, it is." And then he responded with the way that I know the physicians in this room would respond. He said, "I operate on every person as if they're the Premier's daughter." So it was really great. So for our family, we've used the health services here in Cumberland County, and we were grateful for the wonderful services that we received. And I know you as a community, I know there are probably members here of the Auxiliary and Foundation who have been working hard for this facility, and they're tremendous. They're healthcare providers who've been working in this facility over the years, and I know how important your hospital is to you, like the hospitals are that are in the communities that I represent. A community health center in Annapolis Royal and a rural hospital in the part of my riding in Middleton, and they are an important pieces of infrastructure, not only, quite frankly, of delivering healthcare services, but attracting and retaining healthcare providers and making sure that the infrastructure that is here for vibrant communities in place. That's why I'm pleased to announce today that we will be putting out a tender next month to begin moving on the final design work for a replacement of your hospital here in Pugwash. That tender will be issued. You'll come out, be working with your community to make sure that the final design is what you as a community want to have your fingerprints put on. That final design will be put out to tender with construction to begin of this replacement in 2018. It is a timeline that is tight, but it is important. Your community has waited long enough. We have done our analysis about our infrastructure across the entire province, and your hospital is an important part of us delivering primary health care to the citizens of Pugwash and the surrounding area, and we'll be looking forward to your continued input to ensuring that that final design is what it is that you want, what your healthcare providers have been looking for, and we will quickly move to begin construction for your new facility in 2018. I know how important it is to see dirt moving and to see bricks and mortar moving and infrastructure. I come here, as I said this morning, I don't come to make promises, I come to make commitments. That's why I'm here today. We are committed to ensuring that your piece of infrastructure is replaced and it reflects who you are and doesn't reflect the delivery of healthcare services in 1966, but reflects the ability of delivering healthcare from 2018 onward. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your community, for your continued doggedness towards making sure that you weren't forgotten. Terry has known that you were not forgotten. He's continually brought this to my attention and to the attention of the Minister of Health. And Terry, I know how happy you are today. You're not as happy as I am. I'm going to stop hearing from you, but I know how happy you are today.
There'll be something else.
I know how happy you are today because you know how important this piece of infrastructure, your facility, is to you. And I just want to finally say to those who are providing services to the citizens, from the doctors to the nurses who I saw coming in. I apologize, remember names, but I've met a couple of palliative care nurses when I was coming in. I want to thank you for your continued delivery of great healthcare services to the citizens working in this facility, and I know that we'll be able to enhance your healthcare delivery model in the coming years. Thank you all so much.